Hi, I'm Brian with Fuzion Fitness, and this week we're going to help you out with plyometric drills. What we want to do for you is we want to give you a way to spice up your workout and give you a little bit more heart rate, power, endurance, and energy all together so you can get the most bang for your buck. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you some basic movements that can be turned into plyometric movements very easily. So the first exercise that we can do is the squat to the jump squat. As you can see here, Chelsea's doing a normal squat, and then she can go ahead and jump up off her feet as high as she can and land nice and soft. The key to the jump squat is that, as you can tell, she's coming right back down and squatting into it without actually hurting her joints. Chelsea will demonstrate now an improper way to do it. She jumps up and lands stiff like that. That's going to be bad on all your joints, and we want to keep everything fluid so you get the most out of it. The next exercise that you can make into a plyometric movement is your typical lunge. As we all know, the lunge is where you lunge down, keeping your front knee behind the front toe and getting your back knee about an inch above the ground. Well, adding to it, you can jump up in the air just like a squat jump. Switching feet each time, jumping up as high as you can, and again landing with nice soft knees, going right into the motion. So the next exercise is called the burpee or the up-down, depending on what school of thought you come from. What this is typically the client will put their hand on the ground, kick their feet out, kick them back in, and stand up. This is your basic burpee movement. The way we're going to make it a little bit more plyometric today is we're going to add a jump at the end. So Chelsea's going to come down to the ground, kick the feet out, kick them back up, and then jump with her hands overhead. As you can see, as Chelsea continues this, she's going to get as high as she can and go right back into the movement. This is going to spike the heart rate as well as get all the muscles working together with the most amount of power and force possible. Another way that you can do this is add a push-up at the bottom. As you can see now, Chelsea's going to add a push-up at the bottom position to add more upper body strength and mass. The ice skater is also a good plyometric movement where you can get your heart rate up, and the farther and longer you jump, the more power you're going to get in those muscles. As you can see here, Chelsea's doing a basic ice skater where the back foot goes behind the front foot, and as she progresses, she's going to jump farther and a little bit faster. She's going to exaggerate that back foot a little bit more and get those hands involved as well. So now we're doing a cardio exercise with a plyometric exercise, which is guaranteed to burn calories. To make this a little bit more difficult, you can do a jumping jack to a squat jack. As you can see here, Chelsea's going to squat in between each jack and jump up in the air doing a jumping jack. This gets the plyometric movement working with the jumping jack, so that way you can burn calories in a fast, safe manner. The jumping jack is also an exercise that's very popular. We all learned this when we were young in school. Burns a lot of calories and gets the heart rate up as a good warm-up. Another fun exercise we haven't done since we were a kid is skipping. Chelsea's going to demonstrate a high knee skip here to show you how much fun you can have while burning calories. As you can see, her knees are coming up high in the air, skipping and running down a straight surface. As you can see here, Chelsea is demonstrating a basic step-up. Step-ups are really good because they work all your leg muscles together and they get your heart rate up as high as possible. Another way you can make this exercise really difficult is by a plyometric jump. The next thing Chelsea's going to do is start from the floor, jump up, and land with a squat. As you can see here, she's using all the power of all her muscles to get up as high as possible, landing with soft knees and not stiff knees like we talked about before. How are we going to go ahead and work out our abs with our plyometrics? Chelsea's going to sit up, and then she's going to go ahead and do a sit-up to a stand-up with a jump overhead. As you can see here, Chelsea sits up, stands up, jumps with her hands high in the air. As high up as you can get, the best possible. All the power comes from the feet and the legs. Do this about 3 sets of 10, and you will be in good shape.